Oh, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, man. Hmm. Wow. Uh, Wow. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Wow, Nasdaq. Wow. 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 Nasdaq. Wow. 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 Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Hey, what's up, investors here? I might, well, we'll see. We'll see. Um, Man, should I take the long here? That's the question. Should I take the long? Should I take the long? That's the question. So ES is at its lows. Well, I guess I should have took the long. All right, so what I'll probably do here. Feel free to reject to the downside, Nasdaq. Feel free. Nice. Let's lock that out. Nice. Nice trade. Nice area. It probably can still go down. Nice. That was a nice trade. Nice, easy winner in the funded account. Nice. This thing can still go down, but like I said, I'm only looking for base hits in the funded account just to build the account up. So I'm glad that that worked out. Nice. All right. Nice. Nice. Nice trade. Nice trade. Okay. All right, let's see if we can find another trade. Shit, the Nasdaq cheated me at these lows, man. The Nasdaq cheated me at this lows earlier. I got in long. It looked like the market wanted to reject, so I got out of the move early. The crazy thing is, if I would have just left my position alone, I would have caught this massive move and then left some on the table. Interesting. Interesting how the market came into this fair value gap as well. This 15-minute fair value gap. It ran this fair value gap. I'm surprised it didn't disappear. Build fair value. What I would have survived this. I mean, that's what I don't like, man. Just don't like the fact that it's just right there. Like, and I still would have got stopped. And I guess I could have just always re-entered, but I just rather it not do that at all. All right, so we had a great first trade. That first trade was beautiful. Beautiful first trade. Let's see if we can actually find a follow-up trade here. Because I think the market, this is a break of structure. So the market most likely wants to pull back here. So this is the account. Ah, shit. Okay. Relax. Nasdaq, relax. Let me try to position myself into this. Okay. 28, 88, 927, 88. So let me just do that. I do think, I mean, well, it did trade into a 15-minute fair value gap. It rejected perfectly off of that. And like in the middle, the 50% of it, I was debating, like it bounced, it literally rejected the 50% of that fair value gap up there. That's why the power of a fair value gap in the NQ in the right spot, man. Like I said, fair value gaps they're becoming very legit. For whatever reason, they're becoming very legit. If they weren't legit in the past, they're legit now. So make sure that you have a fair value gap on your chart. And they just add confluence to a trade. Usually if a fair value gap is in an area that I'm looking to trade, I usually take it. I usually open a position in that, around that area. Hold on, did this thing miss me? Nasdaq. No. This thing just pushed up 100 points. My God, bro. Thing just pushed up 100 points. Nasdaq, how could you? How could you? How could you? How could you? Okay, let's see if we can kind of get. That's interesting. Okay. Fuck. That's interesting. I didn't. Okay. I guess. It balanced at the 50% of the 1 minute fair value gap. What the fuck? Well, I guess I'm glad that that didn't happen in my funded account. I guess I should be thankful that didn't happen in the funded account, I guess. Dude, is the Nasdaq just gonna be nasty to me? What's the, oh my, yo, what's up? Okay, so I guess Asia, New York, or Asia Nasdaq is nicer to me than New York Nasdaq, because that's insane. That's insane, man. I mean, it's pretty obvious this thing wants to push higher. Maybe I just need to get. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. It looks like we could see a move. We can finally see that push outside of this range. Okay, looks, yeah, it's looking like that's what we're getting. This was what I was looking for right here, because it was pretty obvious that this is a consolidation. This is the market trying to break out, probably trying to tap into this range right here. You know, Nasdaq owe me some money, man. She owe me some money. Let's see if we can. Okay. All right, so we're getting our money back. Let me see. Where can this thing go? Where can this thing go? Where can it go? Where can it go? Where can it go? Because I don't want to. The Nasdaq owe me some money from that bullshit she just pulled. Okay. Maybe at the top of this range. Ah, shit. Okay, no, never mind. It didn't break structure. Never mind. That was a pullback. I was going to say that this could be an order block, but no, it's not. Just a pullback. Two-legged pullback into support, and we're seeing the bounce. Nice. Nice one, NQ. Yeah, New York NQ is being nasty. Wow, that's so nasty. In New York NQ. All right, so let me just really look at the charts. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I mean, if this thing pushes higher after stopping me out yet again, after finding my stop yet again, that'll be kind of frustrating. I would hate to get into this thing and get stopped out again, but I really feel like this level is going to push, but the market just keeps pulling back into this range. Yeah. Which time frame are you looking at, Alfred? And yeah, I think, yeah, this is the 15 minute. Yeah, this is the 15 minute. So I think this is what, so this is an inversed fair value gap now. This was a bearish fair value gap on the 15 minute right here. And then market broke structure and is now trying to use it to buy. It looks like I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna try it one more freaking time, man. One more time. I'm gonna try this one more time because I would hate to miss this move. Well, I guess the market is, I mean, it's ranging. Oh, yeah, you're looking at the fair value gap on the 3-minute. Actually, I guess I'll pull this order. Interesting. Yeah, what's up, CKJ? What's up? And yes, let's make this money. 1 minute until the new 4-hour candle. Yeah. For whatever reason, I'm really enjoying trading on. I guess I've always enjoyed trading on TradingView. I don't know what it is, but I really don't know what it is. Maybe because it's just simple. But with the added benefit of placing my trades on NinjaTrader 8, but being able to show it to you guys on TradingView and having all the functionalities of NinjaTrader 8 through TradingView, like with the auto trail, the ATM strategies, I really enjoy this combination. I really do. All right, there goes our new candle. Oh shit, my bad, guys. My bad. And let me turn this off. All right, so let's make sure. I think this should already be tuned for everything. All right. So if we look over here at the calls, we're looking at the gamma levels for the Qs. Wow, you know, honestly, I didn't notice that it tapped that negative gamma level right there. I wasn't paying attention to this. I was not paying attention to this at all. And you know what? I might actually just remove the orb because I feel like the orb kind of gets in the way. All right, so yeah, I didn't notice this until now, but we had the price, the Qs reject off of that negative gamma level right there. And now we're seeing the market make its way down. The market initially found support at that gamma level, but I believe if the bulls doesn't step up, we can see that break a structure down. We can see price breaking below that low and swiping the liquidity underneath this because it's pretty clear. We have a range right there. We have a failed breakout. So we have our range. We have our failed breakout. We have price trading back into this range. And if it doesn't take out the highs, and the only place for price to go is to take out those lows. That's the only place for it to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it can definitely begin the free fall. There's no real gamma levels down. I mean, the next biggest level right now currently is 690. We don't see any green. This kind of goes back to what we saw in the CFTC data here. We're seeing that this week the market wants to be bearish this week. Oops, that's the wrong color. I don't know why it did that. Anyway. So yeah, so the market wants to be bearish this week. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see what it does. If we're going to see the market just move down. We do have NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. And I also believe we have FOMC minutes. Yeah, I think so too, Alfred. I think so too. Because why buy NVIDIA? And I guess the good thing about being able to trade on TradingView is that now we can kind of look at stocks now as well. Okay. Oh, so I'm not going to hold on, even though no, that doesn't make sense. To show the markets you can place an order with Tradeovate. Oh, okay. And what this sounds like, dude, what the hell? All right, so NVIDIA. We can look at NVIDIA. Hold on, what the hell? Stocks. All right, like, dude, what the hell? Yeah, look at NVIDIA right now. Dang, NVIDIA has been trending down. Look at this trend. Look at this trend. Wow, look at from the highs. Wow, rest in peace to all the NVIDIA investors that did not get out at the top. Wow. We got a lot of bag holders. Wow. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are now back to break even on their positions on NVIDIA. I didn't know NVIDIA was doing so bad. You got this consolidation area right here. None of this is financial advice. I'm just a guy in a hoodie trading a prop account. But anyway, yo, like, oh, I'm in that position. Actually, let's manage the position real quick, and then we'll talk about NVIDIA. Well, I guess I'm not gonna probably be in the position for too long. The market, look at that. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I mean, I like seeing that. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this thing doesn't flush. Hopefully they buy down here. Okay. All right, I guess we'll see. If this thing flushes these lows, unfortunately, I'm gonna lose this position. Unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. I was hoping for a bounce, Alfred. I was hoping for a bounce in that situation. Hold on. Well, the 15-minute break of that low though, I need to do better at when I'm not in a trade. Going back to the 15-minute, I have to do better at that because I kind of stayed on that lower time frame. Okay, so if I go back to the 1 minute, so if I took the break of that 15-minute inside bar right there, that would actually been a good trade. Around 6 and wow, it would already hit a 100-point target right there. Wow, taking a break of that 15-minute inside bar. Yeah, because this was the bottom of it. Well, actually, nah, it would have stopped me out. Because if I got in exactly, it would have triggered the entry and then pull back and stop me out, and then it would have. But you know what? Probably what I'll do next time is I'm gonna mark it inside bar on the 15-minute. I'm gonna mark both sides, switch to the 15-minute, and we can probably make it work. Okay. Okay. No, that's not gonna happen. I'll do my best to hmm. What the fuck? When did that happen? When did that happen? Hmm. I mean, you'll be fighting against that 15-minute candle. You're fighting against that 15-minute candle. I don't know, Alfred. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We will use the old ways. We will use the old ways. Trend trader Sherm. We will use the old ways. Now that you're not, now that you're no longer trading with the trend, how will you retrieve your great prize? And I'm glad to see that, Investor Z, that you was able to catch that move. I mean, you know, honestly, I probably should take a screenshot of this, shouldn't I? I should probably take a screenshot of this. I should probably start taking screenshots of stuff like this. I mean, this is the trade that we took in the funded account. Great entry. I wish well, nah, I can't hold it. I'm only taking base hits on the funded account. But this is the type of trades that I was talking about. We literally top ticked. We have a what term do I want to use here? We literally got, man, what do I want to call this? Shit, let's call it a risk manager. I guess I have to figure it out. An RMAT trade. Yeah, let's call it a risk manager approved trade. There we go. Risk manager approved trade. An RMAT trade. Shit, honestly, Investor Z, why not just lock it up? Why not just lock it up in for the rest of the session? You already made the money. So this is the rule that I may implement, and it's still in the consideration phase, and it's only a suggestion, I guess. But if I'm down and I'm able to bring my account back to break even, I'm going to stop trading for that day. I'm going to stop trading. I'm going to start trading because we all know the four horsemen of trading, and greed and fear are the most powerful. You go back to break even, you think about all the work that you put in to break even. You're going to tell yourself, you're going to try to convince yourself that you deserve to make some money today, even though you just brought back the account. And that usually causes us to force trades and stuff. We usually begin to force trades. So now I'm just going to stop. If I break even, if I want to continue to trade, I'll probably go into a new account, but I'm gonna stop trading that account. I'm gonna stop trading that account. 943. And Alfred, you're right. I should have traded with the trend. You're right. I don't know why I kind of went back to using the old ways. I don't know about that. The old ways. The old ways. Now that the mother boxes have been destroyed, how will you retrieve your great prize? Anti-life is found solved, and we will stop at nothing to possess it. Ready the armada. We will use it. Okay. So, I mean, we got this trend line coming down. I probably have to turn this into a color that we can kind of all see where it stands out. But then at the same time, it doesn't clash with all the other drawings that we have. Probably like a pink or something. Maybe I need to... because it's definitely respecting that trend line right there. Maybe an orange trend line. Yeah, let's just do that. You can see that. I mean, obviously the Nasdaq has this trend. We have the bulls failing to breaking off at this trend, and we just got that rejection. Shit. The bears continue to fail me, Alfred. They continuously fail. And so actually this right here, if we can get a retest of around 850, that'll probably be a good short. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see about that, because the market is definitely still, it's gonna probably create a fair value gap here. I'm pretty sure. Investor Z says 28.6. So why do you believe it's going to 28.6, Investor Z? Would you mind sharing? 28.6. All right, let's see. 28.6. I'll probably make this a That's the bottom of the last consolidation. And there's a 4-hour fair value gap in that area that was ran through. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a likely area for the market to go. Yeah. Does the market... Did we get a short here? I mean, that's the question. Did we get a short here? I was like, dude, why is it like that? Okay, did we get a short? Did we get a short here? Oh shit! Hold on, guys. I forgot about. God. All right, let's see. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see if we can, if trading with the trend is going to help us here. Okay. $650, huh? 650. If I kind of look at, if you look at the Nasdaq right now, my only concern with this trade okay, well, never mind. I was going to say that it kind of, my only concern with this trade was that kind of saw like a bounce right here from that area, but I guess we'll see. New York Nasdaq is really beating my ass. 2 New York sessions in a row. $28,542. That's why I use the 3-minute, because I like to use, so we can look at the 3-minute as well. But I like looking at the 1 minute only for the structure, the pivot points, the lower time frame. Come on, Nasdaq, you didn't have to do that. You did not have to do that. I mean, I guess the question is, do we see the market continue down, or do we see the market kind of pull back? What is the market trying to achieve here is the question. Now that is just dirty Nasdaq. My God, New York Nasdaq, I freaking swear. New York Nasdaq, huh? All right, so if this thing stays an inside bar, I'm gonna mark it out, and we're gonna try it. We're gonna try. Was that a 15-minute fair value gap? All right, so this is a fair value gap here. Short the pops. Actually, if this becomes a bullish engulfing, this could potentially be an order block right here. That could potentially be an order block right there. But I am willing to take a short here at 850. Hmm. $850, huh? Actually, let me see where that 50% of this fair value gap is. Let me see first. So around 811. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm up about 2K in that account so far. That's the account that I trade during the Asia session. Seems like Asia Nasdaq. It seems like we get along better during the Asian session because we find really great trades during Asia. We found a really great trade last night. We found a really great trade the previous night, Sunday night. It seems like New York Nasdaq is a whole different person. It's like during the New York session, she has a different personality. She's one of them. 9, 10, 940. 940. 9, 10. 40. I mean, it works. That's like what, 3. You thinking about continuing to short this one, Alfred? I mean, I do agree. I do agree that the market is going to probably continue down to the downside. We're respecting this trend line, and now that I'm looking at it, it looks like we have a channel. Looks like we have this to the downside, and then we have that to the downside, and the market is just rotating back and forth between the channels. We got a failed breakout. We have a failed rotation. It came back to the highs. Then we had a failed we had 2 failed rotations, huh? So basically that was a channel too. And then the market used that as liquidity to finish the bottom of the rotation. And now we could potentially try to see it make a way back. We'll see. Change it back to the regular color. All right, so Yeah, I almost got it. I'm almost there. See if we can bring this account back. I guess it just have to get readjusted. Wow. Yeah, I guess I just want. I mean, I want to, you know. I want to. Yeah, and all those things. All those things. You know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Not sure if it's going to work. But I will try it. I'm going to try to sell at that range right there. Well, I guess you can't see it on. But I mean, you know, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let me turn these off because it's all these colors are just clashing. Okay. I want to try that. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get like a drop here. What I like about this trade so far is that the market is thinking about it. We're seeing a reaction. So in the general right area, I like the fact that we have a EMA right there on the 1 minute. It doesn't mean, I mean, I guess the bulls could try to push this thing, but I like the fact that this is an area where the market is thinking about a potential rejection here. Okay, never mind. There it goes. It's thinking about it. Yeah, this probably be the last trade in this account. I didn't have any winning trades on this account at all so far. So far, no. I've had winning positions that didn't go to target the profit. So nah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. And there is no surprise that TPT extended their 50% sale. Honestly, I don't know when they end it. Actually, I don't even think they will end it. They'll probably keep it this way because they're probably seeing so much money right now with their accounts. They're saying that the sale ends this Sunday, this upcoming Sunday. Yeah. They're seeing a new influx of customers. They're seeing a lot more money. They're seeing a lot more people probably blowing their accounts. They're purchasing double the amount of accounts that they would normally purchase. They're seeing way too much money. Well, there we go. All right, so let's see if we can get a break of that that EMA right there. I mean, if we can get a break of that EMA, I mean, there's nothing except a trend line and liquidity right there. So I mean, if we can get a break, strong close underneath that trend line, shit. I mean, that target is, it's gonna probably just flush that. Come on, Nasdaq. You said, yeah, I'm gonna use that. I saw that Lucid dropped that, and then Alfred. Yeah, again, I appreciate you using the code, but I'm gonna probably get a direct account. I'm gonna probably get 2 direct accounts with Lucid. I'm not sure what size I want to get yet. I mean, I guess we can look while this trade is playing out. I already have one funded account with them. I did it using the old ways. But at the direct account, if I can get 2 direct accounts for 50% off, I'm not buying a 150K because I already said I don't want to. 340, 520. A 20% consistency rule. All right, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Shit, should I be greedy here and get a little bit more? Should I be greedy? Nah, I'll just take the base hit. I'll take the base hit. $78. This will be 100 points. So I mean, I believe if this thing breaks, I mean, this thing can go. It can go. And it looks like you can use that 50% off with Lucid. You have until August, so that's pretty cool to use that. So I think no. Oh no! 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 My trailing stop. My trailing stop. No! My trailing stop. Shit. That was a good trade. That was a good trade. So I'm trading TradingView through NinjaTrader 8. So all my executions are in NinjaTrader 8, but y'all guys can see it through TradingView, and that was my auto trail. That was my auto trail to protect me from myself. It's going. No. All right, man. All right. I mean, we took the profits, man. I guess, man. I guess. We got back half the account. We got back half of it with one trade. I mean, that's like the power of this strategy. I think I lost every trade this morning except this one. And I literally took back half of the account just with one win. This is why I have this strategy. This is why. And one more win will bring me back to break even. Hold on, what are you talking about, Alfred? What was I messing with? Yeah, so yeah, all my executions are nah, that's not no. That is no. I didn't take profits. No. I did not take profits. I did not take profits. I took a profit target. Blasphemy. No, no, y'all can't do that. I can't classify that as taking profits. I took my target. No, it don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it feels good to get a profit target. Yeah. What? I don't commit such blasphemy. That's blasphemy. Taking profits before price hits your TP is blasphemy. Say it with me now. Thou shalt not take profits before price hits thou TP, for it is blasphemy. Well, it would have hit my target if I didn't readjust my I mean, I moved it down, but I forgot that I had that trailing stop on it, honestly. I mean, it hit my TP plus. And so I got a little bit of extra money in that play. A little bit of extra money in it. I would have been nice if it just continued to flush. But that was a good trade. I think. I mean, well, I guess let's talk about, the trade, what I was looking at. I took a chance here. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. We had that range there. We had that break of structure. This is just a micro two-legged pullback into resistance, and that's why I took the chance there. At first, I thought to myself that, dang, I might have messed up again here, but man, it was great to see it not touch my target, or it didn't stop me out of this move, and then I was able to participate and get in this account back. But this could be setting up for the market to push higher here. It's obvious that the market is now, I think Santiago will say that this is SMT, right? We have a higher low here, guys. We have a higher low here. We have the bulls or the bears failing to push price lower off of these EMAs. This is like the third try right here. So we have the market trying once, twice, 3 times to take out this low. So let me clean that up and do that again. So we got a higher low. We have the market, the bears failing once, twice, and it looks like they're going to fail right here at this EMA. And there you go. That stop run right there. You saw all those stops getting ran and pushed out of. So I think this is probably the setup for a long. So this is what I'm going to look for here. If we see a breakout and a pullback, I'm going to buy that pullback. If I want to be aggressive here, if I want to be aggressive, I try to, well, nah. I have to wait for that breakout, because if this is a trailing drawdown account, I have to wait for that breakout so I can catch the momentum. I have to catch the momentum. Nah. So Investor Z says he still doesn't know how mentally able to set a trade against the price action. Well, To me, Investor Z, I guess how I see the market, it's well, actually that's kind of let me see if how I want to explain it. So I'm gonna use an illustration. So the market structure is like a house, right? Draw like the windows and shit. It's like a house. Yeah. And the price action itself is just somebody driving to get to that house. And usually when you get to your house, you usually stop. And when you want to go to like the store or something, and let me draw another store. You leave that structure and then you move and then you go and you stop at the store. And that's kind of how I see the market. The market stops at structure. The market has consistently shown me that no matter how fast the market moves, it will always visit structure and it will stop. It may go past it a little bit. Like it's kind of like sometimes if you're driving, it's like, oh, should I just pass the store and then I got to turn around just to get back to it? That's kind of how I see it. So I'm not necessarily focused on how fast price is trying to get to an area of interest. My only focus is what is it doing once it gets there. It got to this range, and that's why I was considering it. We have a range, we have price breaking structure to the downside, and it's chopping back into this area. Two-legged pullback into resistance. It almost stopped me out. I'm glad it didn't, but I was able to still get a profit target there. Profit target filled. That's kind of how I see the market, and that's why I'll always set a limit. What solidified this for me is during CPI, when CPI was actually a market mover, where CPI would move the market 500 points minimum. I've consistently seen the market stop at structure. And we're talking about, we all know how fast CPI used to move. It used to be an instant wick. It's crazy how these platforms nowadays can't handle this slower moving CPI, but you was able to get a profit target at your entry and you were able to get out at your exit when CPI was like a flash crash or a flash pump or whatever, right? And I consistently saw it tap levels of supply and demand perfectly and move in the opposite direction. And I said to myself, if this is what CPI is doing, then there's nothing greater than this. The only other thing that would have been greater than a CPI move is a Powell move, a Powell pump. And even Powell pumps stops at area of support, stops at area of resistance. They reject. It's just that they're moving between these structures really fast. So it's like instead of going 60 miles to get home, you're going 80 miles to get home, but you're still going to stop at your house. That's just how I see it. That's how I see it. And that's why I always set limit at structure, because it'll stop. Hopefully that kind of explains it a little bit. Right here, I'm going to draw a little tree. There's the trunk. Draw a little tree. All right, so there goes our brick of structure right there. So if it pulls back, I'm likely going to buy the pullback. I guess it was a good thing that I took my profit target down here. Good thing I took my profit target, because that would have stopped me out right there. I would have got stopped out after being up about $600, $600, however much I was up. That would have stopped me out. Good thing I took a profit target. Good thing I took a profit target. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, it's right there though, you know? It's right there. It's right there. $8.25. 8.60. So I wonder what the mark is. So about 8.50. Did we talk about 8.50? Did I say something about 8.50? Well, I mean, it'll still be in the same area, but I still want to see it. Just want to make sure. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Actually, let me get back up to the 15-minute. Tripping. Tripping. Tripping, tripping, tripping. Hmm. Okay. No. Well, I guess I'll leave this order. We got 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And like I said, I don't trade after 850, 850, 850, 850. Hmm. 850. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. But that's the question is, will I have enough room? Will I have enough room to get a profit target off? All right, so I mean, if we look at Bookmap, we do have a bunch of orders. We have a bunch of orders resting in this area right here. We have the trend indicator. It's also in this area as well. We have a lot of confluence in this area, but for whatever reason, I feel like it's a trap. I feel like it's a trap. Does the market really sell off here? Because it doesn't look like the market wants to sell. It looks like we got a double bottom. I'm gonna do something crazy here. And then there's something else too. There's the 15-minute 21 EMA. The short-term EMA is in this area too. Is this a trap? Can I trust this? I mean, because I feel like this is just too easy. I feel like that's too easy. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Nah. You can have it. It's no good. 675. 831. Mm. Oh shit. Thanks for saying that. Forgot about VWAP. I completely taken out VWAP off my chart. Don't know why though. So I really don't even trade from it like that, honestly. I mean, all right. So the question is, do we see a rejection at 50? Do we see the rejection at 50? That's the question. Well, I guess if we just would have targeted prior structure there. But, you know, honestly, all right, let me see. 15-minute. The high of that candle is 887.25. 887.25. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Okay. Well, that 15-minute break of the bar would have worked. That would have been a nice 887. I wouldn't have gotten a profit target filled, but I guess if you targeted kind of close to the highs. Once I begin to really look at these 15-minute inside bar 937. 25 minus 887.25. So this was a nice 50 pointer right here. That was 50 points right there. At the break of the 15-minute inside bar, 50 points. I think what I'll probably do with if I have this as a side strategy, if I want to just scalp one day, or probably these like the inside bar strategy will probably work better at night. I'll probably have like a scalping strategy where I'll have like 5 contracts. I'll probably reduce my risk because I mean the idea is for continuation, not to pull back. All right. Well, I think that answers our question right there. It answers the question. We're getting the market to pull back until this range. Will we see the market drop? Will we see a rejection from this area? I feel like this is a trap. I feel that this is just too good to be true. I mean, who won't see this? Who won't see this consolidation? Who won't see that consolidation? Who won't see that 50%? All right, so this is what I'm going to do. If I got in at 50 like I wanted to, all right, so 850. I mean, I doubt this thing drops, so. My profit target would be at 758. My profit target would be at 758. Which, like I said, I doubt that it drops. Yeah, I doubt that it drops there. The suspense Did I make the right decision here by passing up on this trade? Or should I, should have, hold on, am I saying that right? Or should I have taken it? That doesn't sound right. So far, it looks like I should have taken it. So far, it looks like I should have taken it. So far. Hmm. Hmm. I should have taken it. I should have just tested out I should have just tested it out. I mean, everything was lined up. I mean, it was just too easy, man. That was like I feel like that was a trap, man. That was a trap. Well, it looks like it wasn't a trap. Everything lined up too, man. Everything. There was a block of orders right there. The trend indicator said that this is where the trend needed to hold. You had the 21 EMA slope down to the downside. Everything about that trade said that the shorts, that we would have got a rejection right there. Mm. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Well, trade what you see, not what you think. Trade what you see, not what you think. Trade what you see, not what you think. Yeah, what's up, Tony Gold? What's up? That would have brought the account back down to break even. Oh man. Trade what you see, not what you think. No. Oh man, profit target filled. That would have brought the account back to break even. Man. Ah man. Damn. That would have brought the account back to break even. That would have brought the account back to break even. Damn. We'll see. I mean, I can always just bring it back if it's wrong. Well, all right, man. Maybe. I'll probably keep the limit on them. Yeah, they go long. Yeah, probably. Probably. I don't know. Did this go to like the 24 or something? Interesting. Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of not. I can't believe I cheated myself out of that win. Cheated myself out of that win there. Cheated myself out of that win. Okay. All right, Investor Z. And I'm about to be done as well. All right, man. I gotta. Man, that's tough. That's tough. That is tough. That's tough right there. That's tough. Okay. But all right, guys. That's gonna be it for me today. We could have broke even today on that last trade. I can't believe I let my. It was just too easy. I felt like that was gonna be a trap. I really did. There's no way that it's gonna just everything is just lining up perfectly. Not everything lining up perfectly. So I just figured that it was a trap. But it wasn't. So all right. Well, I mean, we'll just go back to the drawing boards. We'll come back later on tonight and we'll make this money back. But all right, guys, I do appreciate everybody that joined me this morning. We will definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing. And I definitely agree, Tony. All right, peace out, everybody.